All right, started with the olive drab paint. It's kind of hard to tell with the sprues being roughly the same color. I'm still a rookie at airbrushing. I've had my compressor airbrush for a little over a month, as you can tell. Let's see if we can get this in the video. We're hoping we can. And I'm also basically a rookie at the model building too. It's kind of hard to tell because it's almost the same exact color as the sprue color. You can't get it in the it's just kind of hard to tell with the olive drab against the almost olive drab sprue color, but it is painting. And we gotta do some drying here. Continuing with painting. I like to paint most of my parts while they're on the sprue. I noticed in most model kit videos, they do it after they put it together, but I'm not that good at it yet, and I'm sure not good enough at the airbrushing yet. This is supposed to be painted aircraft gray, and the little console is supposed to be black, so the new masking tape I got will cover that up so I can paint it black. I need to paint the skids olive drab, the doors olive drab. Well, I forgot on why I had the olive drab. I have no clue. I'm supposed to paint the inside of the airframe, like front part, aircraft gray, but I may have to do it with a brush. I'm not sure if I can get it done with airbrush. And I believe the engine part is aluminum or something like that. Anyway, continuing on with the build. Painting. I like to paint most of my parts while they're on the sprue. I noticed in most model kit videos, they do it after they put it together, but I'm not that good at it yet, and I'm sure not good enough at the airbrushing yet. This is supposed to be painted aircraft gray, and the little console is supposed to be black, so the new masking tape I got will cover that up so I can paint it black. I need to paint the skids olive drab, the doors olive drab. Well, I forgot on why I had the olive drab. I have no clue. I'm supposed to paint the inside of the airframe, like front part, aircraft gray, but I may have to do it with a brush. I'm not sure if I can get it done with airbrush. And I believe the engine part is aluminum or something like that. Anyway, continuing on with the build. Painting pilot straps or seat belts. Of course, you know, this is way too close. When you get further away, you can't even tell that I messed up some. I did touch it up a bit so they look better than they did. And also over here on this too, that's a little too far. See, You can just see the outline. I had to touch that up too, but I've never been able to do anything like that before. And it's still difficult for me, but I'm getting better slowly. See, you can't even tell from a distance. Hey, at least they're different colors. The olive drab, I've got to paint the top of the console black, and now I got to put a bunch of tiny pieces in here. Fun, fun, fun. First time I've ever done any detail like this. I don't know if it'll zoom in, but I took a toothpick with white paint and put it on some of the knobs and so forth. Plus, you got to remember, this is a camera, and when you're looking at it in real life, it's barely noticeable. It is noticeable, but it's barely noticeable. Also, over here, which I need to take some touch-up gray on the right little instrument, or whatever it is. It just said paint it white. Anyway, should look cool. Like I said, it's way different from a distance, but I'm digging it. Well, here's a mock-up. Of course, I haven't glued the pieces to the flight deck, so I had to take all those apart. I just wanted to see how the bottom piece, the flight deck, fit in to the frame. So it looks pretty good. Of course, there'll be windows down there. There'll be, oh, I can put the top on too. Let me try to put the top on. Just drop it on there real quickly. Well, you get the idea. Here we go. So we'll continue our work. Looking good. This masking tape I bought is awesome for holding it together for a while, because nothing's glued. Tell you what, I'm majorly impressed with the cockpit. I mean, you know, close up it doesn't look great, but from a distance, looks really good. I've got the windows engine compartment. Is that what it is? Yeah. Taped on there temporarily. Windows. Nothing's glued except the interior. Oh, this over here has like a bird strike, we're gonna call it, because I got too much glue on it. Dead gummit. Anyway, we're gonna call it a bird strike or something. Or just scratches. I don't know. They scratched it at the gas station when we were getting gas, cleaning the windows. I got the windows in there. It's looking good. Looking good. I like this kit. I may have to get another one of these, even though I don't know if I can get this particular year or not. I think it's a 2010. Anyway. Okay, I took apart the mock-up I just had to put together with the small masking tape. And what I'm gonna do, just like I paint the parts on the sprues or paint them before I put the items together, because it's just easier for me, I'm gonna put the decals on the fuselage while it's laying flat so I can have better control of it. Got the rotor part attached to the back of the cockpit. Got the cockpit there. Looking pretty good. Looks good. Got to glue the rotor on, touch up a couple of paint spots. But first I think I have to touch up paint on the fuselage, then I'm gonna add the decals that go on the fuselage. These decals, some of them are going to be a pain in the arse. So I'm going to put as many as I can on before I glue the pieces together,
and it's laying flat,
and hope that I don't screw up and get glue or something on them, but I won't be able to put those on once they're together. It's just not possible. And there's some that have to be put on after they're put together, and I'm not sure I can do those either, so.
And
we'll soon find out.
And there's one that says Big Train. Oh, sorry about my hand shaking. There's a red dot there. There's some of the red ones. Here's the one on the tail. Yeah, you can tell it's kind of crumply there, but from a distance you can't tell it. I'll try to fix that. Still have to put some on, like the rotors and such, and after it's put together, but I'll do the majority of them now. All right, we're done with the Bell UH-1B Huey. Italeri kit. I can't pronounce that name. Besides the doors, I'm pretty much done. It turned out really well. Even the rockets look good. Thank goodness they gave me decals for the rotors, both of them. Okay, here's the completed Huey. Turned out really well. There's the rockets. Even painted the top windows that light green for like sunglasses or keep the sun out. Decals on the ends of both rotors. These decals ended up pretty good. I've just got the doors on with small masking tape right now, so I can change them to open or closed. I'll fix it to where it's not as noticeable. Let's see if we can see any of the inside. I doubt it though, but I did work on the cockpit. Let's see if we can turn it around the other side. Since I don't have a spinning table, there's the seat for the other soldiers. There's some of the cockpit. It's not wanting to focus. The should be the, I don't know if that's a radar or a gun. I guess that's a gun, not the radar. Yeah, this was back in the 60s. The labels turned out pretty good. The rotors turn with your finger, which is cool. I like that. So do these. They turn freely. I like that a lot, the fact that you can turn the rotors. Anyway, a good build. I enjoyed it a lot.